I'm Cape Joel, and this is Comic Smack, your weekly, daily, all the time, anytime comic show where I give you your fix of everything you need to know from the world of comic books and superheroes. And on today's show, we're taking a closer look at Civil War II X-Men issue number 3. The battle lines continue to be drawn, and friend will force to be battling friend. All this and more in the pages of the comic. Let's hop on in and see what happens next, shall we? Alrighty then, so as we join the comic, we check on in with Rachel Gray, a character who I gotta admit has been MIA since the beginning of All New, All Different Marvel. Apparently, she grew quite disillusioned with the X-Men during the whole Terrigen Mist crisis and decided to fuck on off to London, England, where she's been living in relative peace, but she's still troubled by the plight of her people. Magneto decides to seize upon her insecurity and asks Rachel if she's willing to join his team in the upcoming fight against the Inhumans that could very well decide the fate of their people. And I mean, hey, he's already down one super psychic, so he needs a new one ASAP if he wants to actually stand a chance against the X-Men, who are going to try and thwart him every step of the way. From there, we transition on over to Storm and Medusa, who are ready to talk shop about the growing tension between their peoples. Medusa is upset that Storm would send in Gambit undercover even if it was to protect them. Medusa also really takes no shit in this exchange. She really plays the strong queen card, saying that, you know what, Storm, I don't know how you've dealt with Magneto in the past, but if he crosses my path, I'm gonna kill the motherfucker. Speaking of Magneto, he's convening his war council right now. He says that Ulysses, the future-seeing Inhuman, needs to be contained at all costs. What does Eric actually mean by contained? Well, that causes quite a bit of contention at the table. Understandably, soft-hearted people like Nightcrawler and Rachel believe he shouldn't be killed, but the more hardcore among them, like Sabretooth and Monet, say, whatever. This fiery and spirited moral debate ends up getting cut short when an Inhuman attempts to sneak inside Magneto and the uncanny X-Men's base of operations. They manage to catch the intruder, and Eric uses this as the launching point for his plan of attack against the Inhumans and the X-Men. Now, while all this is going on, Storm and her team have decided to check in on Gambit and the captured Phantom X. They want to push him for information, but, you know, he ain't no squealer, this Phantom X. But Storm and her team of extraordinary X-Men won't have to wait to find out where Magneto and his crew are, because they bring the fight to them first. It's a massive brawl wherein Friend is forced to battle Friend. Psylocke and Nightcrawler, the respective turncoats from their individual team, debate the merits of their choice against one another. Old Man Logan and Sabretooth once again meet on the battlefield, and this should be a huge moment that just ends up being a background thing that happens in this issue. But by far the coolest and funniest moment has to be the one involving Mystique and Gambit. You see, Mystique takes the form of Rogue. Oh, hey Remy, look, I'm here to help. No, I'm not. Sucker punch. Now, to this point, you're probably wondering what the extraordinary X-Men are wondering, and that is, hey, if this is the whole team, what happened to Magneto? Where's he at? Well, as the comic winds down, we see Magneto and Rachel have used this fight as a smokescreen so they could go to the Inhuman city unobstructed. Civil War II X-Men number 3 was a comic that I enjoyed a lot more than the other X-Men offerings over the last little bit, even though I know in my heart of hearts in the end this one will probably leave me feeling unfulfilled. I mean, is Magneto gonna stop Ulysses? Of course not. They need to handle that in the main Civil War II book. Will he fight the Inhumans? Yeah, maybe a little, but we also have another event, X-Men versus Inhumans, coming down the pipeline later, so they're not gonna blow their wad right here, right now in this tie-in book. But, you know, with all that aside, there was solid art, solid action, a lot of my favorite characters showed up and got to have cool moments. I know some people will probably find the endless X-Men debating the moral implications of their actions a tad grating, but for me, I'm always a soft sell for it. Overall, I would give this one a 7 out of 10. Hey everyone, thanks so much for watching my newest video. I hope you enjoyed it, and while you're here, why not check out another video I have on offer, or maybe if you're feeling in a supportive mood, you want to like or subscribe. And if you want to support the creation of more videos just like this one, then please by all means check out the Cape Joel Patreon. A little bit goes a very long way, and I will see you all next time.